Hello guys, welcome back to the Vengeancer channel. Today is going to be a little bit different of a video. This came off of doing a ton of gathering. We recorded that 50-minute long video. It went up on Monday. We got a little bit of progress on gathering, but today I want to try and do some enhancing. I don't do this very often, but I have an extra dim tree, and I got a bunch of stones and a bunch of memfrags. I have a bunch of artisan memories and a whole load of fail stacks. So I'm not going to show you how to do a fail stack, but I'm going to cheat and just add these in here. I'm going to go over here by my favorite little wharf manager, Celine. We usually enhance somewhere over here, at least I do, kind of off on the side. Now, let me bring up my fail stack chart. This is the video that I do, which these stupid ads, maybe they'll go off there, I don't know. There's the site up there at the top, Guppy Green. And there's the fail stacks. There, get rid of that ad. Up to 5 is free, and then after that, getting to probably 15 is kind of bad. You can see the different percentages. This is what I'm going to go off of. So let me get this off of here, and we'll get to it. Now, I already have the 22 on me, but hit the comma button. If you've never enhanced before, hit comma, hit enhancement. Put your piece that you want to enhance in there. You can skip animation or not. These are your fail stacks here. I have a +1 permanently because I've done enough quests to get +1. For armor, it takes these armor stones. Once it gets higher up, it takes the other stones. Up to +5 is guaranteed, so we just skip. I'm going to change that over. Alright, so 6 has a 71% chance. That's going to be good enough. 28%. Let's see what we can put in here. We don't need much of one. +10 will do. Yeah, it gives us a 50-something. Not bad. I think another +10 will do. 30%. It can fail a few times, which is fine. I'd rather use the stones. We're gonna get up to, we're gonna do a 16, another 30%. I don't want to do too high on these until we start getting to like 11 and 12. So we're slowly gonna creep up. We may get lucky, we may not. So now we're gonna hit the 20. Ooh, this is bad. There we go. Alright, how much durability we got left? We got 60. We're going to have to start putting quite a bit higher fail stack in here. If you go check the chart, going from 11 to 12, you got a 5% chance. You're not going to get a very good percent chance unless you start using a high fail stack. We're going to use a 30. It's probably too high, but we're still going to use it. It's not going up very much. We're going to have to repair this thing, I think. Normally I don't skip the animations. But we're already on a 40 stack. I'm pretty unlucky when it comes to this. Alright, so we're going to have to repair. This is where the memory fragments come in at. For boss gear, you gotta recover max durability. Now, I'm gonna actually use artisan memories. The reason I'm doing this is because I want another Tet piece to be able to spam because I want to try and get pen. And if you hit continuous and you do repair, sometimes you'll get a free one. back to doing it. Here's the problem with this. You can force enhance, but it's going to take all the durability and it's going to use more stones. So you're going to use half of your durability on that. Which, in this case, may be a better option. But I'm still going to see if we can get lucky. There we go. Now we can force enhance this one. It's going to take 60 durability. I still don't feel like I want to do that, so I'm going to use probably a higher stack on this. I'm going to use a 50. It's a 25% chance, so we have a pretty good chance of actually hitting it. But we also have a pretty bad chance at hitting it too. The problem with going from 12 to pry is that, we hit that. There is no good way of going up. You just basically gotta fail it till you make it. Because 14 and 15 is just as hard as hitting pet or tet. So the next couple of levels are gonna suck regardless. Doesn't really matter what you do. I think what I'm gonna do is force the next one. This is why I brought a bunch of stones. And if we force enhance, that's gonna take us I really don't want to do that. Percent chance. What can we do here? We're not gonna have a very high stack. We may have to force this. I don't want to waste these higher stacks. Let's do that. Let's do it this way. I'd rather use the stones and the durability than my stacks. Okay. I got plenty of recoverment. Okay, so put this in here. Hit force. That's fine. We're at 15.
Hello.
We're gonna recover, and I got all of these artisan memories through events and stuff. Memory fragments you farm from the relic shards. I kind of went over that in my fishing video. Now it's going to use these other stones. We still have 139 mem frags, so we're going good there. With no stack at all, it's that. So we're going to use this 37 stack, and we hit pry. Pretty good. So to hit duo, we can use 40 or 50 stack for getting pretty high chance. Let's use this 38. That's a pretty high chance. Look at that. Easy. Well, what can we use for try? 50 stack will give us a 40%. Let's try it. Why not? Let's try it. Chances are it'll fail, but maybe it'll go. Look at that. That's lucky. Alright, to get the tet, it's the same as a plus 15. We want to use a fairly high stack on this. Even at the 120 stack, it's only got a 20-something% chance. So basically, you want to use my 80 stack. Let's see if it fails or if it goes. Now this is how it'll probably fail, and then we'll have to go back and try again. Wow. wow. So can we get lucky? There's a Tet just like that. So I got my Tet, but the chances are it'll fail again. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some of these Volkscries right here. And we're going to go back over here to our little repair lady, Celine. My lucky spot. Put this back in there. Alright, so using Volkscries will actually make it go up. So we got a 5% chance of hitting this. If you use Crown Stones, it's 493. It will protect it from going down, but the fail stack will not go up. My reasoning for using a second piece of armor instead of just Crown Stoning my one that I currently have is because I want this stack to grow. I either want this to go to pen or I want the stack to grow. So the only way to make the stack grow is you gotta fail. So here we go, let's fail it. Chances are it will fail, but maybe we'll get lucky. Look at that fail already. Okay. So this is where it gets crazy because you gotta switch back to your other stacks, which we didn't have. We only got a 70. So this is where you just fail. You go up and down, up and down, up and down. This is why enhancing is so expensive. If it goes back up to Tet, then we'll try the pen again. If not, then we'll have to be. Now we gotta go do another one and try to get back to try. And to get back to try, we're looking at like 50 or 60 stack. So we hit that. Chances are this will fail and it'll go all the way back down to Pry. Cool. Now we go back to the 60 stack, which we can turn this into. We can take another 10 of these out and turn this into a higher stack. The whole this is why a lot of people don't like this. Let's do this. There we go. So we got 19%. This is why a lot of people don't like the enhancing. It's a whole lot of up and down, up and down, up and down. Very expensive. Cheaper to just buy the pens most of the time. But hey, if you get lucky and if you got resources, you either sell all these stones for 2 million a piece or you gamble them. But the whole thing is it's one step forward, 15 steps backwards, and sometimes you get lucky and it just keeps going. So if it goes up, we'll try the pen again. If not, we'll be back where we started. Back where we started. So what we have to do here. Nope, we want to use 60. I'm almost out of stacks. Just because of. I did this with my Black Star so much, I don't have high stacks left. And now we're at that point where I'm full up. So I either have to burn my 60 stack just for a duo attempt, or I just leave it where it's at. 14 minutes. Just for the video, I'll burn this stack. Look at that. Burning stacks. Alright, so we'll put the 70 back in there. That's a 50% chance. Going from Pry to Duo is not too bad. It's Duo to Try that sucks, and then from Try to Tet that sucks. Because you got a 1 in like 5 chance, and that doesn't necessarily mean that after 5 tries you're going to get it. See? And now we're back to that point where we can try this again. It's a 38%, it won't be too bad. But you burn through stacks very, very quickly. And I think I'm going to run into the point where maybe I'll hit the tet, but it's probably not going to. So I'm just going to be bouncing back and forth. And now I'm down to the 50 stacks. So it is what it is. It'll keep climbing. And then I'll eventually have another stack to use on pen. So there we go. We got another tet attempt. That first attempt was lucky. Hey, there we go. And now we got another attempt at pen. So maybe we'll hit it. But this is a lot safer than roulette. There we go. Look at that. Pen just like that. That is luck. So that's fantastic because that's actually an armor upgrade for me because my other one is a tet. So I'll pull those crystals out. I'll repair this guy real quick here. And then we will literally do that for the other armor pieces. It is so much easier doing it that way and safer. I do not believe in rouletting your gear. What I mean by rouletting is you take one stack, you take all your tet gear, and you smash them until one of them goes or none of them go. So I would literally hit my tet here, my tet here, my tet here, my tet here, and I would just try and pen all of them. Well, that doesn't work for me because I don't like to go backwards. So the way I work is I do that. I had the tet, I make a second, I get a second piece and make it and then upgrade it. But there we go. We got the pen off of that, and this video paid off for me, and hopefully it was entertaining for you. And if you were here the whole time, well, congratulations. You saw a pen. You saw Vengeancer's first pen. And I appreciate you watching. And I would be loud right now, but I got people upstairs sleeping, and I'm trying to be quiet because it's 2:30 in the morning. But pretty excited about that. Thanks for watching. Hit like, hit subscribe, leave me a comment. Let me know what you thought. And as always, until next time.